Seriously, this is the stupidest idea you've ever had.
Oh my God.
Sitting behind me is our brand new Ford Raptor R. We are about to do something that no one has attempted yet in the world, and that is pull the engine and transmission, because we have some very special things we want to do. This is our second day owning the truck. The first day we were out at the drag strip and we had so much fun. So I don't want to waste time. I just want to jump straight into removing the motor and transmission and get everything dialed in.
Seriously, this is the stupidest idea you've ever had. I don't. No, seriously, I'm not. This is dumb. It's got 200 miles on it.
Didn't you have fun at the drag strip?
Yeah, but Brad, it's just stupid. Seriously, this is your stupidest idea I've ever. This is dumb. We're not going to do that.
The beautiful part is, it is my truck. My dad, at the very end of this video, I think is going to be very happy with the full plan. So
it has nothing to do with being happy. It's
all right.
Stupidity.
Can I have your approval with it?
What?
Do I get your approval with it?
No. This is dumb. We're not going to do that.
He hasn't liked a lot of ideas. I don't like a lot of his ideas, but this is what makes us be a great team. So let's remove the motor and transmission, and let's show you guys the plan. See, I knew you would be excited.
I don't even know why I'm participating in this. This is dumb.
So we have two options looking under the truck. The first option is to fully pull out the transmission, take off everything from underneath.
Dumb.
Lower it, pull off the entire front end of the Raptor R, and then pull the engine that way. Or the second option is to pull the entire cab and everything off.
We're not going to do that.
And then we could get right to the motor, trans, and everything. So we do have a choice. We're trying to understand which one would be easier, faster. My dad's all about fast. He's not looking to work in here all day with me today. so we're gonna.
All day?
It's gonna take all day. So we're just gonna.
It's gonna take 2 days.
So negative, Dad.
Well, how do you want me to be, Brad? We can't even pull it out the front anyway. You can't lift the motor high enough because it hits. We're gonna have to take the cab off. Oh, I just think you should rethink your idea. Take the cab off of the truck.
Pulling the cab's not too bad situation.
No, are you messing with me on taking the motor out?
No, I'm not messing with you on that.
Okay, you do realize that if you add more horsepower to this motor, front end, rear end, I don't know what the transfer case is. I mean, you got to up everything. So are you willing to up everything? Transmission? I mean, you understand that there is probably rated for whatever, there's 700 horsepower?
I don't know. Are you familiar with the Velociraptor? 1,000 horsepower truck? There's no problems with that one. I'm just trying to one up that. Or maybe like 4 up that. This is what we do. Put on your big boy panties and let's just do it. Also, just for documentation, for future, is I wanted to show you guys the mileage of the truck. So it's 289 miles, but it's time to do something kind of different, unique.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me. My
Look, you are in this deep with me.
Dumb.
attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank. They see the number. All of my haters feel one of two ways. Really upset that they show some respect.
We are at the point to lift this bad boy up. Pops and I got, I would say, every single wire, every single hose. We got the AC, everything disconnected. We're putting the hoist on the actual cab of the truck, and we're about to pull this bad boy off. Now keep in mind, you guys, when we lift out this engine, it's good. We have a lot of work to do because we're not using half of this entire engine, and we gotta kind of get things prepped, ready to go. But this is gonna be the first time we actually lift it. So go easy then.
I'm watching back here, so I know when the cab comes. Okay, we have lift off.
crazy? Hey, that wasn't bad at all. Oh my gosh, this is sick. I'm pretty excited. Hey, we only had one. When we lifted it, there was this wire right here. This wire was the only one that we didn't see. So when we lower it back down, we'll have to make sure and get that dialed in. But at this point, I mean, we just gotta now roll the truck out from under this thing and pull the engine and pull off everything that is connected. And then you guys are gonna see the very next step, because the next steps, this is where it gets to be a little wild. This is absolutely crazy. Look at this. Look, I already know I'm gonna get comments saying, oh, what's the big deal? You know, anyone could lift a cab. Well, it's just kind of crazy when it's a brand new truck. I guess that's what I'm like freaking out about. This was pretty simple, don't you think?
This was actually really simple. It's kind of more scary thinking about it on doing it, lifting the whole cab off. But yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Well, now it'll be nice because we're not using half of what's on this engine. And when we go back through putting this boy back together, it's gonna make things so easy to be able to work on this without kind of like bending over the truck to work on it. So at this point, realistically, now all we have to do is pull out the transmission, pull out the engine, which this should be pretty straightforward. This should go, I bet this takes what, an hour to pull?
Well, it's going to take longer to get the lines off it, because aren't you sending the tranny out too to get redone?
Yep. So the transmission is getting fully rebuilt, like 100%. I'm sending it over to Palm Beach Dyno, and Ken over there, he's got some secrets going on, and he told me, he said, look, if you're wanting to do what you're thinking about doing to that thing, you cannot run the factory transmission. It's got to go through and have a full rebuild. So this thing is going to get, I don't know what all it is. I know there's a lot of billet internals that they actually add in the trans, but that's a whole nother topic. And I'm just excited at this point, to be honest with you guys, with where it's at. I mean, what's beautiful is technically we still haven't voided any warranty or anything like that.
Oh, you're past.
This didn't void a warranty yet.
You're past. I don't know what warranty you're talking about.
I'm gonna try and stay within warranty on certain items, but the engine and transmission,
brakes?
Yeah, the brakes.
Or the paint? The paint?
All right, well, let's go grab some lunch. But this is awesome right here. So basically, we're at the point right now, we are gonna lift the transmission out. So we got the forklift up, we got both sides of the transmission on tie downs. And ideally, we're gonna just drop out the support, lift up the trans and slide it out. Once the trans is out, then obviously we can go to the engine. But this thing is huge. We are gonna have to take up this transfer case because we are sitting off the transmission to get built. So we'll figure out that when it's actually outside of the truck. Well, let's get this bad boy lifted, Pops. someone walked through our shop and seen this truck, they would just crap. Pops and I couldn't figure out the bolts on the torque converter, and it just so happens there's a little hole here, but it was plugged, so we didn't know. But hey, that's a beautiful part of learning as you go, right?
That's the old school Chevy. We're looking for the plate to below. I'm thinking, well, I don't know.
Well, we got it figured out. Here, I'll get a hammer.
Not everybody takes a 2026.
That's it. I mean, we're done, right? Pretty much. It's so funny. It's identical to our other one. It worked out perfect that we had this engine stand from the Lincoln. Let's say that sucker is stripped.
Yeah. All I know is this better be the world's fastest Raptor after all this work.
Well, all I know is we got some records in mind. We got a lot of fun to, and I mean work. We got a lot of work, fun ahead of us. But we just want to do something different. Again, the Raptor R's has been out for a handful of years, and when we got it, I really wanted to do something that was unique and different that no one else is doing, and that's the whole goal. And I think along the way, we could potentially set quite a few records with what we're doing here. I mean, tomorrow you guys are gonna see us bring this bad boy to, well, I don't want to talk too much. We're gonna load this engine up, and you guys are gonna see where we're going next.
You want to take the interior out and throw that in the garbage too? I mean,
We're not throwing nothing away.
I know, but you got every other part off the truck. Maybe let's just take the interior out.
What I do know, you guys, is this is going to be one of the most unique builds I think anyone's ever done to a Ford Raptor R. The problem is everyone's done so many things to them. It's like, what could you do different? And that's the whole mindset behind today's episode is what can we do different? And the first thing is we got to pull the power plant and do something wild that no one else in the world has done. At least as I'm filming this video, I can't find anyone that has done what we're about to do. So let's load this engine up and let's show you guys where we're going. Today is a new day. We're loading up the engine right now. Pops and my dad's excited now. He's full on excited, but today is the day that we're gonna finally show you guys what we're up to with this bad boy. Looking good, Pops. Come on down.
Actually, you know what happened last night at 2 o'clock in the morning?
What?
I woke up going, how did this kid talk me into doing this?
But you're excited now.
And then I couldn't go back to sleep.
See, he's fired up. This is how all our projects start. Keep coming. But where we're taking this today, you guys, it's a very, very prestigious place, well known. And we're gonna kind of give you guys the rundown of what's happening. This entire motor, I'm thinking when we get there, is gonna get fully disassembled and you guys could actually see what is in a Ford Raptor R engine. Not a lot of people get to actually see something like that. So, and then we're gonna go through and just kind of fill you guys in with everything we're actually doing to this thing to get it ready to put back in the truck. So let's get it all strapped in and let's go on the road, boys. But where we're taking, it's a very... Dad, are you ready? You got to be excited at this point.
No, I'm excited. It's just, I'm still having to wrap my brain around this because I personally have never done nothing like this where I take a brand new, perfectly good vehicle that's it's the most horsepower vehicle out there for a truck and just take it apart and say, okay, we're gonna redo the motor and make some more horsepower because we want to break some records. This is dumb. So it's just taking me a while, that's all.
It's taking Pops a while, but he's on board now. We are at a very, very, very amazing place today. We're gonna go in, show you where we're at, and you guys are gonna finally understand what we are doing to the Ford Raptor R engine. So let's go. All right, we're here with the master. We got John Boy representing today. Where we at, John Boy? What are we doing?
We're at TKM Performance over here in a little town called Denton, North Carolina. You know, a bunch of farmland out here, middle of nowhere. Beautiful facility, you know. So we got the Raptor R motor in here. We're going to build up for some big horsepower.
Have you built a Raptor R?
I think it's the first Raptor R we've done. You know, same thing as the Predator motor. You know, just in the truck.
Yeah, and what's cool with what we're going to show you guys today is they're actually going to start pulling the whole thing down right now, and this is virtually the same build kind of we're doing on the Lincoln.
That's the Lincoln, yep. I mean, pretty much to a T.
Yeah. So we're gonna show you guys inside the motor right now. It's pretty awesome. Well, we scheduled this with these guys. They've been amazing as far as getting everything organized for us, so we could actually show you what is inside of this motor. I've never even seen inside this engine. Like I said, when we dropped off the Lincoln motor, we didn't watch the full teardown and everything. So we're gonna watch the heads come off, watch everything come off this thing, and show you guys firsthand. I told John Boy what we're wanting to do, and he put together basically the build sheet of what we're looking at. So what is kind of like the main things that we're gonna do to this right now?
So the main thing, you know, obviously you got the strongest block that Ford offers. We're going to sleeve that, which is, you know, the most common thing you're going to do first. And then we'll use the crank. The Predator crankshaft's an awesome crankshaft. Has a better snout on it. Already has heavy metal in it because it's got heavier rods and pistons. Just a much better piece. You got the awesome 5.2 heads, CNC ported from the factory. Work extremely good. You make up 2,500 horsepower with them, you know, without, you know, any additional porting or anything like that. So basically what we're going to do is, you know, we'll reuse the crankshaft, reuse the block, but we'll sleeve the block. Then we're going to use a custom Wasco piston, a Manley 300M rod. We'll use advanced sleeves in there. And like I said, you'll be able to see some of that too. Like we can probably show you another block, you know, in the process of, you know, what it's going to look like when it gets cut out and everything like that. There, like I said, I got all the parts that we're going to use in the build, like on the cart, ready to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet.
We're going to make it safe, you know, to be able to double, almost triple the power output.
That doesn't even seem right.
We need to buy stock in this company.
Yeah.
Man, we
why
thought
not?
about going public.
So the other cool thing which is happening over there is we're gonna be able to, after the whole truck's all done, we're gonna actually be able to come here and dyno, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll be able to dyno?
Yep, yeah, so we'll use the chassis down over there. We got a load bearing 228 LC, I think is what it is. Palm Beach, Ken can, you know, basically go in on the RTD that you're going to use or whatever device he's going to use on your truck, and basically he can make changes and you can make a pull, send him a dialogue, like I say, basically be like a remote tune on the dyno.
Okay.
So it'd be ultimately like you were there with Ken, you know, just 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, so Ken, yeah, he'll remote tune. Have you guys had a Raptor R on that dyno before?
No, sir, we have not. No Raptor R on there yet, no, sir.
Has anyone, are you familiar, has anyone built, like, in a Ford Raptor R an engine yet?
I haven't seen any done, no. And a lot of the reason it might be, too, is the tuning just got released for the 24 up stuff. Yep. So that's one big thing, you know, no reason to build a motor if you can't really do nothing with it, you know, as far as tuning goes. So I think it's going to be really popular, you know, really quick.
Well, I'll let John Boy get back to it. These guys are going to pull apart the complete engine, and then I also want to show you guys how beautiful the facility is here, kind of show you all the CNCs and everything like that. But this is a very exciting day.
Once he gets it tore down, he'll bring just the block and the main caps. Like you'll see our stack right here. Like all these, all it's going to be is block with the main caps over here. Over here, everything clean before they put in the machine. You know, if they runs through coolant, they don't want to get it nasty or anything like that right there.
Man, your guys have to be really good. Because I've ran machines and I've had guys accidentally hit the wrong program.
Oh, yeah.
If you hit the wrong program, because these are all different.
Oh yeah, it can crash the machine, crash the block.
I mean, you can ruin someone's block.
Yeah, I mean, we got, you know, you got stock blocks to, you know, $15,000 built blocks over here, you know. And you're
so you're a
right.
double, quadruple, triple check, no matter what, the tool, the everything.
Just like your heads right here, these are going to be, you know, a voodoo style head, which is what you have. Basically, this is what yours are going to turn out and look like. So like we got Ethan over here, which does all our Coyote heads. So I was going to let him talk and tell you a little bit of what he's going to do and some of the stuff that he does.
Okay, cool. What's up, Ethan? What we got here, big dog?
These are basically just 5.2 heads. Guy sent them in new that were, you know, tore apart, put guides in them, intake and exhaust guides, valve jobbed them. Did upgraded array of valves in it. So
Same exact ones we're using?
yeah, so this is your array of valves. And this is your stock valves. I mean, they're pretty similar looking until you look at the face. But this is what we run in all the high horsepower stuff pretty much. We've had these valves make well over 3,000 horsepower and,
wow.
and hold up.
It doesn't even sound right, huh?
No. I mean, we got excited over 1,000. We're like, yes!
I know.
3,800 on the hub dyno to be exact.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Basically, I mean, we did exhaust O-rings in it.
So at this point, obviously, these guys have a lot of work to do. We got a few cameras set up, but he's about to pull off the heads and I mean, this thing literally, you guys saw some of the blocks that we already seen. They're completely gutted, going to full machine, getting everything dialed in. But this has been an awesome shop tour. We're gonna get back to the shop. We got a few more things to do because I got to tell you guys what we're doing the transmission next. Well, John boy, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you.
Man. Looking forward to getting it back together.
Yeah, we got to go figure out the transmission now.
Yeah, it should be ready to pick up about tomorrow lunchtime.
You guys were just at TKM with us, and you heard what they were saying on the horsepower levels that motor is capable of. You cannot have that much horsepower and have factory drivetrain. So the transmission, we're fully sending off. Ken over there at Palm Beach Dyno, he's doing this thing to where they're fully building the transmissions and doing a bunch of billet parts and things like that. So we're gonna put this in that box right there and send it off. But before we do, we're gonna laser this right here, put our logo. The DeBerti edition now, huh, Pops?
Oh, yeah. See? High horsepower, boom, boom, boom.
Look, you're excited now.
I'm on board.
You're
I don't have a choice. I mean, really, look, do I have a choice? This is dumb. This thing, when you got real high horsepower engine, you got to have a real high horsepower transmission or that engine's going to rip this thing apart and we'll be taking the cab off again. And so the whole drivetrain, everything's got to hold up to high horsepower. So it still doesn't matter. You're probably going to break it because you break everything.
I knew my dad would get excited. I just knew he would get excited when I kind of brought up this project. And this project's gonna be so cool with you guys. We got a lot to do. Transmission is going out, engine is being built. Next episode, we are gonna show you something very massive that no one has done to these Ford Raptor Rs ever. At least as I'm filming this video, no one to date has done what we're gonna do and installing what we're installing on this truck. So I'm so excited to get it. It is on the way already.
What Brad's saying is nobody's this stupid to do this.
This episode was awesome. It was fun. Pops and I obviously did a lot of work here. I can't wait to show you guys the next thing. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you guys for watching. If you can, please drop a subscribe, a like, and a comment. We are so excited to fully put this back together and drive it for the first time. See ya.